Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Black Ice with me, Alpha Omega, and Turkey. So, today is 7th of November 1942, and we are creeping closer and closer towards fascism. We're currently at 25.92%. I wanted to check, actually, once we unpause, how much it goes up, or by how much it goes up every single day. Because if it went up really by the 0.03, then we have about 890 days left before we get to 50% and can actually topple the government. So I'm hoping that that's not going to be the case. I'm really hoping that it's going a little bit faster, but we have ways around it. I was reading these descriptions, and open a political discourse actually allows, I guess, I don't know, we must open up the acceptance of diverging viewpoints in the government. Perhaps this will eventually make it possible to effect a peaceful change in the politics of our nation. I'm not sure what it does, but when you are fascist, you cannot take this, and it requires lower than 90% support for many of the parties. So I think that one could also help us, but I'm still focusing on the banning of the democratic parties. Now I know that it's gonna royally break our stability, but I think that it should bump up our support. But I'm not gonna lie, because these are so weirdly worded, I'm just gonna do it in between episodes and check it out so that I don't screw us over, because I really don't know what this one does. And if it doesn't do what it says, meaning if it just hurts the stability and doesn't really reshape the support, I'm gonna take the stability hit. I don't mind that. The point is, this support and everything is so weirdly worded that I'm not sure if it's gonna bump up the other parties or what it's gonna do. So I just that we know whether it works that way or not. I apologize if you consider that cheating, but I really am not sure what it's gonna do. And considering how much political power we're gaining and how important this is for the Let's Play, I'm just not gonna do it. We will know it. So if that doesn't work, then we're just gonna go with the opening up the political discourse. Worst things worst, we're just gonna wait. Someone suggested that I console during the war, and I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to cheat. I want to do it the way it was intended. There is a way how we can join the war. We're very close, so we'll get there. We just need to be patient and work on it. Yeah, 50% support, and then you remove the changing political landscape, the court of fascists, then we foster the Turkish nationalism. No, actually we don't do that. We go with the Ittihad's Germanophiles and then joining the Axis. Then we get these ones, and foster Turkish nationalism is gonna come after. Eastern claims, Misaki Mili claims, Russian rebels, claims on Greece, demand Mosul, claim Cyprus, and then here okay, so we cannot do this one, but we can do one of these. Ally with the Islamists or purge the Islamists. Oh, this one would be good. And martial law. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Raise the Sultan as a figurehead. Oh, that's interesting. We could potentially, instead of the martial law, put the Sultan on the throne as a figurehead, and then we would gain access to these ones, have the Sultan, but still be fascist. Oh, that's interesting. That one I kind of like, because it would give us additional ways how to deal with this. And many of you expressed the desire to actually have the Sultan coming back. I don't think it's gonna make him the political or the leader, but we can get him as the figurehead here. And I would like that. His stability and, you know, armor experience gain boost would help us with all of the changes that we're gonna suffer. All right. Well, anyway, let's think about that. We'll see. Quit India movement. Indian calls for independence have intensified lately. Now things have come to a head as the radical Quit India movement has called for the United Kingdom to leave the country as soon as possible. British authorities were quick to react, however, and have cracked down on the movement, arresting several leaders in dawn raids on homes across India. Reports prepared by Special Branch indicates that many sympathizers are still at large, however, and many in the civil service have expressed fears that more extremist elements of the movement may even resort to violence. Alright then, so as we mentioned, we're gonna watch how much we gain, 25.92. Okay, so we're getting 0.06, 0.04. Alright, so it's better than we thought, but it's still about 500 days. So yeah, we'll see. We're desperate to need that, but with the political power increasing, stability increasing, war support increasing, we are actually doing really good. So I'm not really afraid, and this gives us more time to actually prepare. I mean, right now we are actually recruiting another division for our mountain army. We need to, and that's something that I need to do it now, because otherwise I just gotta forget again. We need to start preparing this and putting it here somewhere. I'm not saying it is absolutely crucial for us, but we will need it. So adding at least one factory on it, yeah, like this one would be a good idea, I guess. Because frankly, we need to start producing those. How much do you cost? One? Alright. And how much does it cost? I think we said it was like 200 or something. 300, alright. So we'll of course need more factories on it, but the two armies that are gonna move south will definitely need to get the desert warfare equipment. Otherwise they're just gonna be terrible inefficient. Alright, we're getting more and more army experience. I'm thinking, there are some things here that might really help us. I'm not sure static warfare would be a good one. Aggressive reconnaissance could be good. Victory or death, that one we can't take. Suppressive barrage. Operational reserves. Has research supply organization. This one would be good. Supply consumption range. Naval warfare. Flexible organization. So you require supply organization. What is supply organization? Is it a doctrine over here? Yes, it is here, which is something that I actually would like to get too, but oh my god, look at the time. Look at the time. That's crazy. Alright, we got the black market crackdown now. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I could get that, but I don't want to get that faction. Because I don't know if it's not gonna ban or break anything further down. Alright, crescent retreat strategy. Should the fighting turn against us, we must have plans in place for effective regrouping and retaliation. No manpower, you don't say. You do not say that that's the case. Alright, this is actually looking pretty good. Navy is drilling, that's also pretty good. I actually do want to put the subs on here already, because we do not need them going around there, and you guys can join the destroyer, or the destroyer, I mean the main fleet, Türk Donanması. So it's just gonna be you drilling. How's our aircraft actually doing? Because they have been added for quite some time. They're a green crew, but they lost all of the penalties and they actually started to gain bonuses. Nice, and we're missing only 3 aircraft at this point. Oh, that's so cool. I know that it's such a small air force. I know, you don't have to tell me, but, you know, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Okay, they're actually launching a counterattack here. That's not good. We need to get involved. 26.51, come on. It's not fun if we start losing. Do we take a factor from the support equipment? It would be added to the mortars. Do we take it from the uniforms? That's not gonna work either. Cars. When are we getting the new car? Did we not start researching that? I thought we started with the Humber Recon already. I'm confused. Well, when we get the signal, the signal company cannot actually research that. But you can start working on the medium. No, you need to get the mountain gun upgrade. Recovery rate, soft attack, organization, speed. Oh yeah. And there are additional bonuses. Oh, but they don't pertain to us. United Kingdom pursues nuclear technology. Liberia joint Axis. No, allies, not Axis. Come on, Germany, push forward. We believe in you. Are we looking on? Okay, so shouldn't we? Ah, here it goes. I was about to. Shouldn't we get that 16% bonus? Yes, we should. There it is. Okay. Okay. This would have been too good if it supported fascists, but it doesn't. Anti-fascist rate, anti-democratic rates. These could also be pretty good if they actually supported us. You get less stability back. Agrarian liberal, social democracy, agrarian. And what was the last one? Monarchist? Conservative, liberal, and social democratic. The first one is okay. So that means like it should. You guys are not getting anything, but it should flock into ITP, authoritarian, and monarchists. The question. Current day of drift. 27.12. How are we doing? 27.12. Is it still 0.04? Yeah, it is still 0.04. That's the issue that this is really hard to predict the actual effect it's gonna have. It was a little bit more readable, or in many cases I wish I understood it a little bit better. Okay, Novorossiysk. Yeah, they're pushing them back here. We really need to get in there soon. Oh, units are preparing. Counterintelligence, and that means we have extra factories now. 4 of them actually. Hey, did it remove the... No, here's the stagnated economy. Okay, I was thinking that it removed that penalty, but it didn't. Alright, so that means we can actually, because we get the counterintelligence. I cannot get this one. On site. Alright, let's get this one then. Because we won't have the opportunity to actually do anything else. I don't think with the amount of stuff that's being thrown at us. Alright, so you guys will get the white anti-tank. I don't think adding any more of that regard is a good idea. But we can definitely add the anti-air. So let's do that. And adding this is a really bad idea. This is also a really bad idea. What about this one? Do we have enough? Damn, we don't even have enough horse transports for that. Can you believe that? After all this time, we still do not have enough. And we don't even have enough manpower. Jesus. That's the real tragedy. Alright, well, you finish the signal company. That's gonna help. Now let's get the support company, or the logistics company. Logistics support company, basically. For our mountainers. So you get the signal company, and I don't see the organization going up. But they are giving a pretty decent bonus, and they give initiative and stuff like that, so it's not a bad idea. Crush and retreat strategy. And camouflage field uniforms. Alright. Nice, things are coming together. So, Soviet threat, let's get that done. By fortifying key areas, we make ourselves less vulnerable should our big neighbor turn aggressive. And because you've done that one, motorcycle recon, we wanted, wait, industry. We wanted to go here. We're going here, here, and even construction. We're even done with that. So that leaves me open for specialized plastics. Advancement in polymer technology have yielded a diverse range of specialized plastics optimized for military, industrial, and scientific applications, offering lightweight, durable, and versatile solutions for various demanding environments. Now, a question here, after you finish that, is when do we get the next fighter? 1944. Alright, how much better is it? Much better range, much better air attack, much better air superiority, much higher agility, air defense. Yeah, alright. So we might just want to do that. French Republic declared war on Kingdom of Syria and Lebanon. Right. Oh, once they take you, that means it's gonna open up more space for us. So I'm not actually against it. On the contrary. ITP 27.67. Come on. Move up. Move up, move up, move up. Increase operatives. That would be nice, but I don't think we have any kind of chance for that. Promises of peace. Really? Do we now have all of our airpoints? We do, and we have trained crews. Alright, so now we're starting to replace some of the ancient fighters. Or not? Why the hell do you still keep these Curtis Hawks there? That's a bit bizarre. But I guess they might be added. It's gonna take... It depends on the supply throughput and replacement throughput. Alright, so you're gonna be done. That's good. This also means that we can actually review you guys. And the army went up significantly with the distribution of the anti-air. So that's good, and we get that extra percentage. So the mountaineers are definitely safe when it comes to this. Yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Desert Fox. House Fighter. I'm thinking if these guys that are commanding these armies shouldn't have the Desert Fox. We got a Trickster. What about you guys? You are... Germany pursues nuclear technology. Rest of Russia. Skirmisher. Alright, so this army could actually support the Mountaineers. Kazim Karabekir. Kazim Karabekir is also a Hell's fighter. So no, you are gonna support that. And we are gonna use the Desert Fox here. Instead of you, oh, you have lower division attrition. So you improved skirmisher. Yes, we're gonna switch you for this guy. You have 3-1-2-1. You got 2-1-2-1. Okay, so you are gonna be switched for the Desert Fox, and you are going to be the first army that's going to start switching towards the desert equipment. I guess that makes sense. A limited amount of it anyway. Anti-air cars. Cavalry horse equipment. I have, you know what, we're going to cancel that one completely. God, that really makes no sense at this point anymore. It would probably make sense to get more horse transports if we want to ever distribute to logistics companies. The mountain artillery I'll keep because that's gonna take massive casualties. Alright, you're upgrading, that's good. But you're upgrading even the old ones, aren't you? No, you're actually not upgrading the Curtis Hawks. That's really bizarre. Okay, I can actually convert some of the older ones. I mean, they're gonna shoot them down eventually, so it's not something that needs to really properly bother us. Istanbul Military Industries. Breakthrough patrol reliability, defense of the attack reliability, yes. And I don't have enough to upgrade the existing equipment. That's just way too much for us. But that actually reminds me, we got a Tufan here. Is there anything that... fuel capacity? I would... Air attack, agility, fuel usage. This being good. But that's just gonna kill our efficiency again. You remember, guys, what it did before? That was just insane. So I'm not sure I want to risk that again. We're already producing almost 2 per week. But the two, the difference is so small that I don't think it's worth it. Alright, so we're getting the vaccines, factory floor training, construction, the methodical battle. If we continue with this one, the next one gives organization and reinforced rate and coordination. It's actually pretty good. But I have to wait against defensive tactics. Defensive depth would give us organization and entrenchment, which is not bad. Prepare defense, just straight up increase defense, not organization. And boost artillery. You work on reinforced rate and artillery, alright. The elastic defense is based on mobile. Attritional containment. That's organization, breakthrough, soft attack, tanks, leg infantry, and then armor. Well, I hate to say it, but defense in depth seems to be the best one, because the entrenchment, that's a really good one. It's not gonna stop the tanks, but it plays into our cards. Okay, let's fortify Erzurum next. The forts constructed in the east will secure additional defenses against the possible Soviet aggression. Oh, and I just realized we wanted to build the Air Force. That's something that I was talking about. So let's build it here. I'll let the main factory jump on that. Lebanon has capitulated. How quaint. Okay, then we're gonna build more factories here, just so that we keep the economy running. Germany is still holding the line. The only place where they were pushed back is here, and they're holding along the river now. So good on them. ITP 28.83. Yeah, it's going up. 8.83. Yeah, okay, the drop to... Okay, it's oscillating between 0.04 and 0.03. But stability, war support, these ones are all good. Oh wow, the political power boost actually went up even more. Alright, so we're starting to get a pretty decent amount of... Yeah, you would help. Democratic elements, the influence is too great. I think we're just gonna go, with the banning the democratic parties, take the hit, and see what the effect's gonna be. And based on that, we're gonna decide. I mean, that's just how you do it, right? That's just how you do it. So alright, you're alright, you're alright. You're not alright. You are alright. Okay, the upgrades are happening. We'll need to work our way. So we get you done, we have to really start working on... Well, we need this, of course, as I said, but we need to start working on the handheld ship charge, because that is our way against tanks. And the field uniform might be good. Recovery rate and defense. Yeah, things are looking crazy here. How's our standing by? You're not drilling anymore? Okay, you're finished. You're a trained crew. Oh yes, military parade in Ankara. Get me that sweet 18. So in 29 days we'll be able to go. Alright, on-site security detachment is done. could get an additional war propaganda. But that's not what I wanted. Wait. Oh, yeah. Intelligence agency. I derived myself. Operational department. Yes. Okay, you cannot. Can we get it now? Cost 9. Okay, we can do it this way. Have 2 of them there. That's actually a pretty good idea. Are we still going with fuel? No. How are we struggling with food? Alright, good. When are we getting some of the factory boosts? 111 and 60. But this is just the factory floor. That's retention growth base. Yeah, but it unlocks this one, which is 0.5 recruitable population and output. With you, no. With you, that's additional 0.7, which is massive. That's gonna be about 150, maybe 200k. Oh, here's the lack of fuel. I knew it would hit us eventually. I called it. I called it. Literally called it just a minute ago. Okay, Mexico. Actually, Mexico is part of the Allies. Okay, Peru. I'm here, and I'm your man. I'm here, and I'm your man. And I know what I want. Okay, we're gonna end this episode when we get the military party in Ankara, so I can actually test the banning of the parties. Next. We are missing steel. Is it because of the production? Yes, we're starting to produce submarines. Alright. So we get you guys and you guys. The destroyers can join here. You guys can go here and start drilling. So it's 14 and one more should be, yes, you're gonna be produced soon. And then it's actually gonna fix itself because we are gonna have enough. Alright, so we can ignore that. The fact that we upgraded Erzurum is good, but it just locks us. Invest in airplane prototypes. Adana. Let's get this one, just in case it helps us with the fighters. And we finished the naval torpedo technology, so let's go for the advanced. Do we? Yeah, let's get with the advanced submarine torpedoes. And I think we could. And that's actually an interesting idea. Oh wow, that's actually a really big upgrade. But it really helps with this. But I think it might be better for us to actually focus on the Murat class. So this is gonna be a 1943 Murat class refit. Alright. So let's put it there. No, that's cool. That's not what we want. We want the Murat class and the Murat class. And you guys will produce just 1 and 1. And we're gonna start producing these ones with the better torpedoes. Alrighty. That's actually working great. Lack of fuel is gonna go away. Insufficient resources, that's gonna go away. Outdated equipment, that's gonna go away. And open up both good scores. So 11 days. Suppose it's gonna be a little bit longer, but that doesn't really matter. ITP 30%. 30.03 for the yeah, okay. Started to get a very little amount, so we need to do something. Alright, so we're finishing a view. We got additional population, and we can actually go here. That's ahead of time. So what else can we get? Rations decay, division recovery. Oh, we can do this one, antibiotics. Alright, monthly population plus 7%. Antibiotics. An antibiotic is a type of antimicrobial substance active against bacteria and is the most important type of antibacterial agent for fighting bacterial infections. Antibiotic medications are widely used in the treatment and prevention of such infections. They may either kill or inhibit the growth of bacteria. Nice, nice, nice. So we're getting 757 men per month. This is gonna further boost our performance. And in 7 days, we can see what's gonna happen. Yeah, the war is happening all across the border. And we are getting ready all across the border. I need to figure out a name for you as well. Unfortunately, I won't be able to add another mountain division anytime soon. But we'll live. I might actually... That's an interesting thought. What if we switch to light infantry? What will be the outcome? It would still be pretty good. Attack, hard attack, those would go down. You would still be okay with fighting in the mountains. Significant as a support units, you would not be bad. Let's see. Alright, so we finished the logistics company. Now we could get additional recon. But we wanted... Yes, we wanted to go this way. So let's get the improved infantry anti-tank weapon. What about the anti-air? Was that a better one down the line? Yes, there was. Alright, so actually let's go with this one. Because that's a little bit more important. Improved anti-air upgrade 1. Increases attack for everyone, and we finished this. Alright, so I'm gonna end the episode here, and in the next one we're either gonna... Well, we're gonna see what's gonna happen with the banning of the democratic parties. What is it? And why can't I do that? There's something that's banning me from doing that. And I don't know what it is. Well, that sucks.